Dan, are you ready to ignite OKC?
Let's crush it.
All right.
All right, see this extremely confusing chart of grades and numbers, and this is how the diamond industry has developed a way to simplify the buying and selling of diamonds. This is ridiculous. I'm going to tear it down, break it apart, and basically trash it to shreds. This is clarity. All it is the amount of flaw in a diamond. I mean, it makes sense in the beginning, flawless, sure, but you've got this VVS and this VSI and all this stuff in the middle. I mean, if you're not in these two grades, I2 and I3, you're absolutely fine. None of the rest affect your diamond. You've got D through Z, the color grading scale. It's the amount of nitrogen in a stone. That's all it is, white to yellow. The more nitrogen, the more yellow the diamond is. Where the A, B, and C went, no one will tell me. I have a call in. I've never even heard back. All right, carat weight. All it is the measurement, the unit of weight of a diamond. It's nothing more, nothing less. It does not affect the beauty of your diamond. What makes less sense to me is it would take a 5-carat diamond to weigh as much as a $1 US bill. I sell them. It doesn't make sense to me. The cut is we've been brainwashed to believe how a diamond is cut is how bright it will be. All the cut is the finished diamond polish out of the rough crystal. This guy made the diamond industry even more confusing. In 1919, he wrote a college thesis on what he thought the best way to cut a diamond is. Absolutely false, untrue. Slide. This asshole. If he would have read this article, he would have been pissed. It took us 100 years, but we finally realized that the diamond industry, the thesis that he wrote was absolutely false, that there were many other ways to cut a diamond than what he thought. This is not a glamorized trash compactor. This is something I actually do respect. It's a modified spectrophotometer that actually measures the brilliance of a diamond. Slide. Okay, so given its sleek, sexy design, we still wanted to put the machine to the test. So we put all of our diamonds on the machine to see what was under the hood. We realized quickly with the results that we found that the results told us that the machine did well. My dad's watching on Ustream right now, and the way I'm talking about the 4 C's, if you could just give him a shout out, some applause. I might get a raise. Thank you very much. Love you, Dad. All right, slide. Gemex is the company brand name of the Brilliant Scope, which is the trade name for the modified spectrophotometer, which 2 guys, an electrical engineer and a physicist, brought to the market when they saw a jewelry problem to solve. I knew it. Okay. Finally, a light bulb went off in our head. We knew in order to be pioneers in our industry with this huge paradigm shift on grading cut as opposed to the result of cut, we needed to partake in this technology and go forward with it. Much simpler chart, the Brilliant Scope chart, measures 3 types of light: brilliance, fire, scintillation, under 5 different light views, and then measures it to 1 million other diamonds in the database. It's a comparative. That's how we measure light. The first type of light is white light, or brilliance. It's like shining a flashlight at a window late at night. That white reflective light that shines back at you, that's the brilliance, or the white light. That's the first type of light we see when we look at a diamond. The second type of light is the fire, or the color light. I mean, it makes perfect sense. It's the reds, the blues, and the greens. When we look into the fire and we see it burning extremely hot, we see the spectral hues, or the reds, the blues, and the green. The machine analyzes the fire also. The scintillation, one of my favorites, it's the twinkle or sparkle. When you look at a huge body of water or a blanket of snow, it's that dancing light that comes off of that. The machine analyzes that as the third type of light. Okay, results. Much easier than all the letters and numbers and whatnot. You've got 3 types of light. You've got low, medium, high, very high, and then you've got the 3 types of light that it measures, and that's it. And you know how bright your diamond is, and it analyzes it. So the ideal cut theory tells us that if we cut a diamond to a certain dimension, that the light will bounce a certain direction, and that it will come back at us the brightest it can be. The Brilliant Scope disproves that theory. What the Brilliant Scope tells us that if you truly want to measure the beauty of your diamond, you have to measure results, not theory. You can't assume. You need to know what the light performance actually is doing. In the end, all we really want is the most brightest bling bling we can find, right? I mean, the 4 C's are great and all, but we know when it comes to cut, all we have to do is measure results. We just want the biggest bling bang for our buck.